what I would like to show you is this project, which I call Reader Book. This is a project where I use a scan system to check with a live video camera some books and to read the barcode and to compare them inside the local database. So basically, how it works, there is a script that I will show you. So the script, I'm using ZX-ing assembly, which is this. So ZX-ing is a library which supports decoding and generating of barcode. So what I did in this project is using this library to simply get the pictures of the live stream and to decode them as a string. So at first, I've downloaded the library from the GitHub here. So I downloaded it, and then in the folder, I find it here. I used this one, this one. So I picked this one inside the Ventuz assemblies here.
Okay.
So how does it work? So there is here an event which I will use to trigger the scan event. So on the scan, I will proceed to events. The first one is the scan process, which will run asynchronously because I don't want to Ventuz to be frozen during the script is running. And the second one I used is save, which is just an event on the output. The save event on the output will be connected to the texture saver and will just print this texture inside a local file. After that, I will proceed the scan function. So what is in the scan function here? I have a task to wait for 1 second. I did it because I want the time for the computer to store the texture save here locally, because I don't want to miss the picture has been saved or something. So after the picture has been saved and the delay passed of 1 second, I will try something. First, I will create a bitmap picture, and the bitmap will be the bitmap located in the local storage. So I use an URL here, which is the URL of my picture saved previously. So if I go into my local file, it's here. So texture is here. So if I take pictures with a script like this up, it will store the picture in the local file here. Then after that, so I will decode. So I will decode the picture with the library ZXing, very hard to pronounce. So I create a new barcode reader, and I want this barcode reader to be decrypted as a string. So I need my barcode to be a string, and the result will be the string you can see here. So 978, etc. In fact, then when I get the result, I say if the result isn't empty, I will show the barcode message in the string here. And then I will start to compare the barcode message with a local database. So here I have an array, so I can add more books if I need. So here I entered the numbers of the book here inside, and in fact, if in the script I found an item which is the same exactly of the result given by the barcode decoder, I say you give me the index of the location of this item in the array. So here it's gonna be 0, and you will start an event.
Yep.
So if everything is good with that, I will show you what happened. So I will put the picture, the book in front of the camera, and then I press scan. There is a short animation for the 1 second. I have the title, and then the book will open. So here I connected the script and the found event to a counter to open and close the book and show the title. So here is the animation. And in fact, I use the array indexer here to switch from a multi-switch and to look at the title, the author, and then local content for every pages of the book. So I've added here every pages of the book.
Yeah, so you have a scan version of the book, and basically you're navigating through all the pages that you have.
Yes. So what happened next here? I've added a touch pattern to know which side my finger is going, and then I can switch from the side of the book and third pages like a real book. So here is another script which will go into the book directory. So here basically I have the URL of the book of every pages in a format, I don't know, JPEG. And so when I turn, I use the touch pattern, I will turn page, and I will say if it go right, it will be enabled. So this gonna be on the left, so it will be enabled, and if we go on the other side, it will be disabled. And with this boolean, I will say if it will load the next page or the previous page. So here is a script. I have pages for the left page visible and the right page visible, and I need to load turn page for the animation, because actually the page you see that is moving is a mesh, and I loaded into the mesh 2 pictures, so one each side, and these pictures need to not, I don't need to see the picture changing, so this is why I loaded them too inside the book.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided in the script here which way my mover will play the animation of the mesh.
Yeah, because it's picking the next page, basically,
Yes.
right?
So yes. So if I go on the next, it will say my mover to play this animation this way, and so it will play the other way. And as my mover is less or greater than a specific value, I will buff the next page to load them. So in fact, if I want to add another book, so I will close this book. For example, I will want to add this one. So I need to type the entire code here. So I will add another one in the array. So this is 97820007661. And then if I scan this one, you will find it on the second, on the first, sorry, because there is a 0. So okay, he found it, and he switched to the 1. So now it's the other book. So it's a French book. It's Evil Flowers, and this is the same system. It will search locally for the book files and the pages, and this is very simple and fast to make this kind of content. So after that, there is a lot of things in the project, like 3D content, but this is just for the design, the beauty of the the beauty of the project.
Yeah, but
But
I think
just
it's that's interesting too. If maybe you can
yeah,
show us a little bit more about the other part and how you created the other stuff in the scene.
okay, okay. So in the scene here, here there is the main theme. So I have the book, which is an old animation system. It was subset of object sequences. And I have the title of the book, which will be loaded when the book will appear and be detected.
So
Here,
the book.
yes,
Sorry to interrupt you. The book was created externally with another 3D package, right? Which
yes,
software
yes.
did you use for
I
creating
used
that?
3ds Max, and then
Okay.
I create an animation with deformation about the mesh and everything, and imported this animation into object sequences. And here with the mover, I just play the object sequences. This is for the turn page and for the book opening too.
Okay.
So if I go into the book opening too here, I will go inside. Up. So here, this is the animation
Hmm.
of the book. So after that, I have linked a lot of float expression, because I know Ventuz use animation system, but I like to work with dump more than animation. This is my way, but
Okay.
as everyone wants. But I prefer to work with 1 and 0 than animation.
Yeah, I was going to ask you exactly the same because
Yeah,
I see that you're not using states or anything like that, so you
yeah,
prefer to.
yeah. I
Okay.
used to work with state before, but now if I need to work on an animation, I will maybe link it to a simple control and then to a dump and a 1 and a 0, because I don't know if something can happen to the computer, a freeze or something, and in my mind, 0 and 1 can be an error. So I prefer to
Okay.
work like this.
Okay, but
Uh,
the good I guess the good thing is that you can work in both ways. So depending on
yes,
what you want to do.
yes. But you
Cool.
can do very more interesting things with animation than only using dumps.
Okay.
So here I have the book system to open and close, and then, for example, so my animation plays from 0 to 49, and I say if the book state here, the target is 1, and if my book is open, I will reset content to be on the first page of the book, and I will enable the touch pattern function.
Okay.
So this is just about the animation and about the way the book will open, and the security is about button. The close button is linked to the counter. So when I press forward, the close button will just reset the animation. So that's it, and everything will go to 0. So I'm sure everything is inactive and disabled, and I gonna be on the first page here. It's a file 001, so this is good. We can use the script from different way. I choose to use it by saving pictures locally, but you can use this library to do it in real time without saving pictures locally. But I thought it was interesting to have the camera preview in Ventuz, so this is why I chose to do this way. And finally, here you have the author and the title, which will be changed here. So this is a multi-switch, but we can suppose this is an Excel or XML or as you want, maybe a SQL database.
Uh-huh.
So this is a very simple to use. About 3D content, what I have here, I have a 3D pen made in 3ds Max. So I made some 3D contents like paper, a coffee drink, and I animated this content with the opening animation of the book. So I said on the opening animation, my paper will roll and then it will move on the left side, on the
Okay.
right side, sorry. So I use clip for the animation of the book opening, and here for the pen. So my pen will roll from 0 to this, and then I said to the paper, depending to the pen, you will be clipped and you will roll to the right side. And this is because of the damps. This is a reverse system. So if everything go to 0, everything will be everything gonna be on the first state.
So
And
it's really impressive. I mean,
uh,
I would do it in a completely different way using states and animations and all that.
yeah,
But it's great to see that you're able to do it in a different way to fit more into your the way you think about it or the way you plan it. So it's great to see that there are different approaches to the same
yeah.
problem and how you can
Well,
do it in many different ways.
I think the animation is very more with a lot of control. So, but I need to get this 1-0 information. This is like something vital for me.
No, no,
So
I
for
get it. I mean,
so
it's
as
perfect.
example, if I did an animation system, I will do like something uh, like this. So animation, I will do something like this just to show you. So 0 to 1 to 1 second. Okay, so I have the animation, but I need to get this into 1 and 0, so I will use a simple control, and then I will use a damp to 1 to 100, and the damp need to match the 1 second of the animation to work. So here I have my 1 and 0, and it will play the animation. So if I have spline or different kind of play in the animation, it will follow too. So this is maybe an interesting way I find to use the 1 and 0 with the animation.
Oh, it's what I told you. I mean, it's one of the things that shocks me the most whenever I'm seeing
Yeah,
projects made by our customers is that sometimes they think of ways of doing stuff that we never consider, and it's really interesting to see how they basically use the tools in a different ways to achieve this maybe similar results, but in very very different ways. So for
Yeah,
me, it's really educational. So
yeah.
I really like it.
I used to work with a lot of button here, a lot of methods to play animation like a spider web, but there is a lot, much more animation, and it was very difficult to me for when I have to change an animation, I needed to change in every branch of the animation keyframe. So I found this way, but maybe there is another way. I don't know, but it's
No, no,
working.
no. I mean, if it works for you, it's perfect for me.
Yeah.
So great. I don't know if there are any questions of anybody in the audience. Let me see if someone is asking. Okay. Oh yeah. Here's a question from a guy called Altridi. How did you import the DLL file into Ventuz?
So how to import the LL file into Ventuz? I went into this link, Zigzing, and I downloaded it into here. So I choose the net dot the net 4.5 here, and here is it. So I use my script, the Ventuz script here, and on references, on pack project assembly references, I added the references located here. So it will say it's already existing. Okay. So it's already existing.
Yeah, okay.
And then just don't forget to add this
Yeah, because otherwise I'm not
because
going to be.
I need to use this. Yes.
Yep.
The other assemblies I used here is just for using some delay and to draw the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I use the system drawing. So they
So,
are already inside the windows, so you can find them here in the system drawing here.
yeah.
So that's it.
Okay. Good.
And you can if you want you can do it with a lot of external assemblies. This is very useful in Ventuz 6.
Thanks so for attending, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.